Welcome to our channel. Today, we explore the history and value of the Eisenhower $1 coin without a mint mark, the first US dollar coin issued after 1935. This iconic coin honors President Dwight D. Eisenhower and celebrates America's historic Apollo 11 moon landing. Stay with us as we uncover its design, history, and today's market value. Top 5. First up, the 1971 Eisenhower $1 coin, commonly known as the Eisenhower Dollar or Ike Dollar, holds an important place in United States numismatic history. This coin was introduced to honor Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States and a celebrated five-star general who led Allied forces during World War II. The year 1971 marked the first time the U.S. Mint issued a circulating dollar coin since the Peace Dollar series ended in 1935, making this release especially significant for collectors and historians alike. The 1971 Eisenhower Dollar without a mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally does not place a mint mark on its coins. This coin was designed by chief engraver Frank Gasparro, whose initials FG appear subtly on the coin. The obverse front features a bold left-facing portrait of President Eisenhower, symbolizing strength, leadership, and national pride. Above his head appears the word liberty, while the national motto "In God We Trust" is placed below his chin. The date 1971 is clearly shown at the bottom of the obverse. The reverse back of the coin is equally historic and symbolic. It depicts an American bald eagle landing on the moon, holding an olive branch, inspired by the Apollo 11 moon landing mission. This design commemorates one of America's greatest achievements in space exploration. The Earth can be seen in the background, reinforcing the theme of global progress and peace. Around the design are the inscriptions United States of America and EPLUIBUSUNUM, along with the denomination $1. Unlike earlier silver dollars, the 1971 Eisenhower Dollar without mint mark is not made of silver. Instead, it was produced using a copper-nickel clad composition, consisting of an outer layer of copper-nickel bonded to a pure copper core. This change was made due to rising silver prices and the US government's shift away from silver coinage in circulation. The coin has a diameter of 38.1 and a weight of 22.68 grams, making it one of the largest US coins commonly encountered in modern times. The mintage of the 1971 Philadelphia Eisenhower Dollar was extremely high, with over 47 million coins produced. Because of this large production number, the coin is generally considered common in circulated condition. However, its historical importance keeps it popular among collectors. While most circulated examples are worth $1 to $3, coins in uncirculated or mint state condition can be worth $10 to $40, and high-grade specimens graded MS65 or higher by professional grading services may sell for $100 or more, depending on condition and market demand. Today, the 1971 Eisenhower Dollar without mint mark is valued not only for its monetary worth, but also for its role in American history. It represents a transition period in US coinage, the remembrance of a great president, and the celebration of America's achievements on Earth and beyond. Whether found in an old collection, inherited from family, or discovered in a coin jar, this dollar coin remains a powerful symbol of leadership, peace, and national progress. Next up, the 1972 D. Eisenhower Dollar was part of the first series of large-sized dollar coins struck by the United States Mint after a long break in silver dollar production. Following the end of the Peace Dollar in 1935, the US had not produced regular circulating silver dollars for decades. In 1971, Congress authorized a new dollar coin to honor President Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States and a World War II hero. The series also commemorated the Apollo 11 moon landing, making it a coin that celebrated both political leadership and American space achievement. The 1972 D version was struck at the Denver Mint, identified by the small D mint mark located below Eisenhower's neck on the obverse. The obverse of the 1972 D Eisenhower Dollar features a left-facing portrait of Dwight D. Eisenhower, designed by chief engraver Frank Gasparro. His strong profile symbolizes leadership and strength, reflecting his role as Supreme Allied Commander during World War II and later as President from 1953 to 1961. The inscriptions include Liberty above his head, In God We Trust to the left, and the date, 1972, below. The design is simple yet commanding, fitting for such a significant historical figure. Reverse, the coin displays a dramatic eagle landing on the surface of the moon, clutching an olive branch. This powerful image was inspired by the Apollo 11 mission insignia, symbolizing peace and technological achievement. The Earth appears in the background above the eagle, reminding viewers of humanity's giant leap into space. The inscriptions United States of America and $1 surround the design, along with the motto EPLURBUSUNUM. This reverse design makes the Eisenhower dollar unique among US coins because of its direct connection to the space program. Unlike earlier silver dollars such as the Morgan or Peace dollar, the 1972 Eisenhower dollar was struck in copper-nickel clad composition for circulation. It does not contain silver. The coin weighs 22.68 grams and has a diameter of 38.1, making it one of the largest and heaviest modern US coins. Because of its size and weight, it was not popular for everyday transactions. Many people found it bulky and inconvenient, which limited its circulation in daily commerce. In terms of mintage, the Denver Mint produced over 92 million 1972 Eisenhower dollars for circulation. This high production number means the coin is not considered rare in circulated condition. However, finding examples in high mint state grades, MS65 and above, can be more challenging, especially coins with strong strikes and minimal contact marks. Due to the coin's large surface area, it was prone to bag marks and scratches during storage and transportation. One interesting aspect of the 1972 Eisenhower Dollar series is that the Philadelphia Mint produced 3 different reverse varieties in 1972, known as Type 1, Type 2, and Type 3. However, these varieties apply only to the Philadelphia issues, not the Denver D Mint coins. The 1972 D version has only one standard reverse design. This makes it simpler for collectors compared to the Philadelphia counterparts, which require careful study to identify rare varieties. From a collector's perspective, the 1972 D Eisenhower Dollar is popular among beginners and budget collectors. In circulated condition, its value is usually close to face value, around $1 to $3 depending on condition. In uncirculated mint state grades, prices typically range from $5 to $20. Higher grades such as MS66 or MS67 can bring significantly higher prices, especially if certified by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. Exceptional high-grade examples may sell for over $100 or more at auction. Coin also represents an important transitional period in American coinage. By the early 1970s, the United States had completely moved away from silver in circulating coinage. The Eisenhower dollar reflects this shift toward clad coinage and modern minting technology. It also shows the government's attempt to reintroduce a large dollar coin into circulation, an effort that ultimately did not succeed due to public preference for smaller denominations and paper currency. Historically, the Eisenhower Dollar series ran from 1971 to 1978. In 1979, it was replaced by the smaller Susan B. Anthony Dollar. The 1972 D issue sits in the middle of this short but historically meaningful series. It captures a moment in time when America was celebrating both its military leadership legacy and its triumph in space exploration, making it more than just a coin. It is a symbol of national pride. Today, the 1972 D Eisenhower Dollar remains a nostalgic piece for many collectors. While it may not be rare or extremely valuable, its size, bold design, and historical significance make it an attractive addition to any US coin collection. For collectors who appreciate large dollar coins or presidential history, the 1972 D Eisenhower Dollar holds lasting appeal. It stands as a tribute to Dwight D. Eisenhower's legacy and America's remarkable achievements during the mid-20th century. Next up, the 1974 Eisenhower Dollar, without a mint mark, was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, because during that time Philadelphia coins did not carry a P mint mark. This large $1 coin honors Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States and Supreme Commander of Allied forces in Europe during World War II. After Eisenhower's death in 1969, Congress quickly approved a dollar coin in his memory. The Eisenhower Dollar became the first large-sized dollar coin issued after the Peace Dollar series ended in 1935, bringing back the traditional silver dollar size to American coinage. The obverse front of the 1974 Eisenhower Dollar features a bold left-facing portrait of President Eisenhower, designed by Chief Engraver Frank Gasparo. The inscriptions include Liberty above, In God We Trust to the left, and the date, 1974, below the neck. The design reflects strength and simplicity, matching Eisenhower's military leadership image. Since your coin has no mint mark, it was struck in Philadelphia and is composed of copper-nickel clad layers, not silver. The reverse back of the coin is especially interesting. It shows a bald eagle landing on the moon while holding an olive branch symbolizing peace. This design was inspired by the Apollo 11 mission insignia, connecting Eisenhower's leadership during WWII to America's achievements in the space race. Around the edge are the words United States of America and $1, along with the motto, EPLUIBUSUNUM. The space theme makes this coin historically significant beyond just politics. It represents America's technological triumph era. In 1974, the Philadelphia Mint produced a large number of Eisenhower dollars, over 27 million pieces. Because of this high mintage, the 1974 no-mint mark dollar is generally not rare in circulated condition. Most examples were used in casinos, banks, and special promotions, though many Americans found the coin too large and heavy for daily use. As a result, it never became popular in everyday circulation. One important detail is that regular 1974 Eisenhower dollars from Philadelphia were made of copper-nickel-clad composition, outer layers of copper-nickel bonded to pure copper core. However, special collector versions struck in San Francisco with S mint mark were made in 40% silver. Since your coin has no mint mark, it is not silver and contains no precious metal value. Its value comes from collectability and condition. In terms of value, most circulated 1974 Eisenhower dollars without mint mark are worth around $1 to $3, basically face value to slightly above. However, in uncirculated condition, mint state, prices increase. A high-grade MS65 example might sell for $10.20. Extremely high-grade certified coins, MS66 or MS67, can reach $100 or more at auction, depending on demand and eye appeal. Coins with strong luster and minimal contact marks are much more desirable. Another important factor collectors look for is errors and varieties. While the 1974 Philadelphia issue does not have a famous major variety like the 1972 Type II reverse, collectors still check for doubled dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, and other mint errors. Any verified error can significantly increase the value beyond normal pricing. Historically, the Eisenhower Dollar series, 1971-1978, marks the end of the large dollar era in U.S. coinage. After 1978, the U.S. Mint replaced it with the smaller Susan B. Anthony dollar in 1979. Because of this, the 1974 Eisenhower Dollar is part of a short-lived but important series in American numismatic history. It bridges the gap between traditional silver dollars and modern small-size dollar coins. Collectors appreciate the 1974 no-mint mark Eisenhower dollar for its size, bold design, and historical connections to both World War II leadership and the space program. Even though it is common, many enthusiasts collect the full Eisenhower set, including different mint marks, silver issues, and proof versions. Completing a high-grade set can be challenging and rewarding. In summary, the 1974 Eisenhower dollar without mint mark is a Philadelphia minted copper-nickel-clad coin honoring a legendary U.S. president and symbolizing America's space achievement. While it is not rare in circulated condition, high-grade examples and error coins can hold solid collector value. It remains an important piece of 1970s American coin history and a favorite among dollar coin collectors. Next up, the 1977 D Eisenhower Dollar is part of the famous Eisenhower Dollar series, which was struck from 1971 to 1978. This series was created to honor President Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States, and also to commemorate the Apollo 11 moon landing of 1969. After the death of Eisenhower in 1969, Congress quickly approved a dollar coin bearing his portrait. The 1977 D coin was minted at the Denver Mint, and the small D mint mark can be found on the obverse side, just below Eisenhower's neck truncation. The obverse front of the coin features a bold portrait of President Eisenhower, designed by chief engraver Frank Gasparo. The word Liberty arches along the top rim, while the motto In God We Trust appears in front of Eisenhower's neck. The date 1977 is struck clearly at the bottom. The portrait is strong and detailed, especially in higher grades, showing deep hairlines and sharp facial structure. The large size of the coin, 38.1 mm in diameter, gives it a powerful, impressive look compared to modern small dollar coins. The reverse back of the 1977 D Eisenhower Dollar carries one of the most iconic designs in American coinage. It shows a bald eagle landing on the moon, holding an olive branch symbolizing peace. The Earth appears in the background above the eagle. This reverse design was inspired by the Apollo 11 mission insignia, connecting Eisenhower's leadership during the space race era with America's lunar achievement. Around the rim are the inscriptions United States of America and $1, along with the motto EPLUIBUSUNUM. Unlike the earlier 1971-1976 special bicentennial issues, the 1977 D Eisenhower Dollar returned to the standard design without dual dates. Importantly, by 1977, the coin was struck only in copper-nickel-clad composition for circulation. It does not contain any silver. The coin is made of outer layers of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to pure copper core. Because of this composition, it has no intrinsic silver value, and its worth depends mainly on condition and collector demand. The Denver Mint produced approximately 32,983,006 coins in 1977, making it a relatively common issue in circulated grades. Many of these coins were released into circulation, although the large size and heavy weight made them unpopular for everyday use. By the late 1970s, dollar coins were rarely used in daily transactions, and many were stored away in banks or kept by collectors. In terms of value, most 1977 Eisenhower dollars in circulated condition, worn coins, are worth around $1 to $3, basically face value or slightly above. In uncirculated condition, mint state, values increase. A typical MS-63 grade coin might sell for $8 to $15. Higher quality examples such as MS-65 can range from $25 to $60, depending on luster and strike quality. Very high-grade coins like MS-66 or MS-67 are rare and can sell for hundreds of dollars at auction, especially if certified by grading companies like PCGS or NGC. One important factor affecting value is strike quality. Many 1977 Eisenhower dollars were weakly struck, meaning some details, especially on the eagle's breast feathers and Eisenhower's hair, may appear soft. Strong, sharply struck examples with clean surfaces and bright luster are more desirable and command higher prices. Collectors look carefully for contact marks because the large surface area of the coin easily shows scratches and bag marks. There are no major famous varieties for the 1977 D issue like the 1972 Type II reverse variety, but minor die variations and errors do exist. Off-center strikes, clipped planchets, and double dies are occasionally found and can significantly increase value depending on severity and condition. Error coins always attract special interest in the numismatic market. Historically, the 1977 Eisenhower dollar represents the final years of large-size US dollar coins. In 1979, the United States Mint replaced the Eisenhower dollar with the smaller Susan B. Anthony dollar, marking the end of the Big Ike dollar era. Because of this, the 1977 D holds historical importance as one of the last traditional large dollar coins ever produced for circulation in the United States. Today, the 1977 D Eisenhower dollar remains popular among collectors who appreciate its size, bold design, and connection to both a US president and the space program. While it is not rare in circulated condition, high-grade examples are increasingly sought after. For new collectors, it is an affordable entry into US large dollar coin collecting, while advanced collectors hunt for top-grade certified specimens. Next up, the 1978 D Eisenhower dollar was struck at the Denver Mint, identified by the small D mint mark, located just above the date on the obverse side. This coin was the final year of the Eisenhower Dollar series, which ran from 1971 to 1978. It holds special historical importance because it marked the end of large-sized dollar coins for circulation in the United States. After 1978, the US Mint switched to the smaller Susan B. Anthony dollar in 1979. So in a way, the 1978 D Ike dollar closed an era of big American silver-style dollars. The obverse front of the coin features a bold portrait of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States and Supreme Commander of Allied Forces during World War II. The design was created by Chief Engraver Frank Gasparo. The word Liberty appears at the top, In God We Trust, is placed to the left of Eisenhower's portrait, and the date, 1978, is below. The portrait gives the coin a strong and serious look, symbolizing leadership and strength during Cold War America. The reverse back design shows an eagle landing on the moon, holding an olive branch. This powerful image was inspired by the Apollo 11 mission insignia, representing America's space achievements. The design reflects national pride in the moon landing and scientific progress. Around the eagle are the words United States of America and $1, with the motto EPLURBUSUNUM above the eagle. This space-themed reverse makes the Eisenhower dollar unique among US coins. Now let's talk about composition. The 1978 D Eisenhower dollar was made of copper-nickel clad, not silver. It contains an outer layer of copper-nickel bonded to a pure copper core. The coin weighs 22.68 grams and has a diameter of 38.1, making it one of the largest modern US coins. Unlike some earlier Eisenhower dollars made in 40% silver for collectors, mostly from San Francisco Mint, the 1978 D version was strictly made for circulation and does not contain silver. The total mintage of the 1978 D Eisenhower dollar was approximately 33,012,890 coins. That is a high number, meaning the coin is common in circulated condition. Because of this large mintage, most examples found today in pocket change condition are not rare. However, high-grade uncirculated examples are more desirable to collectors, especially those with strong luster and minimal marks. In terms of value, circulated 1978 Eisenhower dollars usually sell for around $1 to $3, depending on condition. Basically, in worn condition, they are worth face value or slightly above. Uncirculated examples can range between $5 to $15, depending on quality. Coins graded MS65 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can bring $20 to $50 or more. Exceptional high-grade coins, MS66 Plus or MS67, can sometimes sell for hundreds of dollars because they are much harder to find in near-perfect condition. There are no major rare error varieties widely known for the 1978D, but collectors still look for mint errors like off-center strikes, double strikes, or die cracks. If you find one with a clear mint error, its value can increase significantly. Also, coins with strong eye appeal, clean surfaces, and original mint luster are always more attractive in the market. The 1978D Eisenhower Dollar is popular among collectors because it represents the end of the Ike Dollar series and the last large dollar before the modern small-sized dollars began. Many collectors build complete Eisenhower sets from 1971 to 1978, including all mint marks and silver versions. The 1978D is an essential piece to complete that set. Although it is not extremely rare, the coin holds sentimental and historical value. It connects two major moments in American history: President Eisenhower's leadership and the Apollo moon landing era. That combination of military leadership and space exploration makes this coin symbolically powerful. If you have a 1978D Eisenhower dollar, check its condition carefully. Look for sharp details in Eisenhower's hair, clean fields without scratches, and strong shine. If it looks nearly perfect, it might be worth gradding. Even though its common, high-quality examples are always in demand. Thank you for watching and learning about the 1978D Eisenhower One Dollar with us. This historic coin marks the final year of the iconic Ike Dollar series and represents an important chapter in American coin history. If you found this information helpful and interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more rare coin insights and value updates. Stay connected and keep checking your coins. You never know what hidden treasure you might have.